you see Whoopi cringe when that picture of her came up?
Thanks, guys.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No.
You didn't know that you were part of the...
I think it was a 30 pounds plus.
The Marvel
30 pounds
Snoochers.
plus Whoopi.
Oh, rude.
It was a long time. No, I mean, I'm telling you.
I need all my headshots redone. Thanks.
You haven't lost that much goddamn weight. Calm down.
I have.
You're drinking Mountain Dew and eating Taco Bell. Fuck you. You're not on a diet.
I don't drink it every day.
That's Mountain Dew. No one on
I was on a fucking diet.
I think you did.
I said I was Newman.
What?
It's a lifestyle change. It's different. Hashtag not sponsored. Noom.
Noom? What the
You're
fuck's
on Noom?
I did for like a couple months.
You know what Noom is?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's just fucking, when I was doing keto, I kept getting ads for this Noom. And Noom isn't like, here, eat this. It's think this and think this.
That's all marketing these days. They all try to get in your head.
That's really over. I mean, pointing out that when you eat chips while you're watching TV, you might eat more chips, I don't think is fucking earth-shattering information. Thank you, Noom.
Then why are you buying it?
I didn't buy it.
I like how you think Noom came up with this idea. Oh, everybody knows that.
It's mostly about the tracking. It's just the tracking.
See, I like the ones.
You got to pay for it?
Not if you do it right.
Not if you do this advertisement right? Hey,
I think there ought to be.
You want to pay? Look at Fatty. I'll lose some weight.
There ought to be these little fucking computer chips or little pieces of equipment that you put on every bad thing in the house, like chips and cookies or whatever. And when you reach to grab it, it says, "Hey, you fat fuck, put that down."
Hey, Fatty, put it down.
Yeah. Instead of, there used to be this thing you put on the fridge, and it was a pig sound, and as soon as you open it,
are you kidding me?
Oh no,
I would buy that right now.
Oh yeah,
if you could find that for me, hey internet, if you can find that, fucking send it this way. I
could find it in 30 seconds.
No, you can't find anything. It takes you 30 seconds to find your phone, old man.
No,
and then you don't have your glasses. You got to put them fucking 3 feet away.
Hey, you know what?
It's a whole problem. Locked shut for like a month
for episode 100. He got. By the way, Whoopi's here. If you guys haven't fucking noticed, and those for audio listeners that can't see your fucking dumb face, Whoopi's here. As you know, dumb's not an insult, is it?
As long as I only look it.
No, I'm just fucking around. But Whoopi is here, and Whoopi's annoying as shit because Whoopi is like a regular on our guest, probably the most regular guest that we have. And you don't know shit about our podcast when you're not on it, you selfish cunt. All of you.
Like the first 50.
And it's not just you. Believe me, there's most of our guests. They don't fucking listen to us. These fucking twats. Shout out to Nate. He listens to us on a regular basis.
It is troublesome for me because I don't know what you've already talked about.
Okay, what the fuck weird site is that?
That's the old Radio Shack site, but it's on Amazon.
I gotta buy it on Radio Shack?
It's on Amazon.
Who knew Radio Shack was a thing?
No, it's a little pig. It sits on top of your fridge, and when you open the door, it fucking oinks at you. Like, hey, but I want one that says, "Hey, you fat fuck, shut the fridge."
Yeah, there's a point where Radio Shack, I just thought they were like an undercover drug operation because who the fuck's out there? But you can't just have a whole shop with someone buying a wire.
They're selling like cordless.
They don't sell shit anymore. They're closed down.
Well, that's what I mean. But they stayed open for way longer than they ever should have. Like, I'm still shocked how places like Best Buy and stuff are still open. Like, why are people still going to stores? Audio. I just don't understand why people are going to stores these days.
Because some people don't want to buy computers and TVs sight unseen. They want to see it before they.
It's a TV. It looks like a goddamn
Computers
TV.
Don't always do that.
It's on the spot.
What?
Have the same what Anton has.
Because he has something that Anton has.
You want a goose game? My kid's here asking for goose games. Hey, man, it's close to Christmas. Fucking Santa's broke. I don't know. I'll let you know later. I'm podcasting. Okay. Thank you. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Why is Best Buy still open? I
think it's for the computers mostly. But you can buy anything there.
I need them. I need
you don't
to go
want to wait
because my thingy doesn't work anymore.
What do you need to see a computer for before you buy it?
Let's say hypothetically,
the most important thing the most important thing about a computer is what's inside the computer, which you can't actually see when you're looking at it anyways. It's for dumb people that don't know what to buy and they have to go and talk to a person there and go, oh,
Geek Squad.
Yeah.
All right, let's say you're sitting here and one of your fucking children fucking throws something, hits TV, and it breaks. You need a new TV right fucking now. You don't want to go to Amazon and wait 5 days to get it.
For sure, and you're right about that. But I'll go to Walmart. I'll go to Target. Like the idea of a place that just sells basically electronics and nothing else that still exists. It just seems outdated at this point.
And I think the funniest thing about Best Buy is now up front, they have a nice rack of potato chips and cookies and shit like that.
You have to have a snack everywhere you go.
Oh, no, it's a good move. You might as well start selling more shit. Just turn yourself into Walmart. Everybody should just try to fucking imitate Walmart.
Fuck Walmart.
Oh yeah, fuck
I know,
Walmart.
yeah.
I agree there.
You know, they got 800 fucking lines and one open. Everything's going to this fucking, self-scan shit. But every time you scan something, it says, wait right here, help's on the way.
Oh,
you
it
fuck
doesn't have
something
it at
up.
Kroger.
They
It
bought,
does. Fuck you.
I don't have that at Kroger.
What happens
fuck
at
my
Kroger?
Kroger. If
They don't have a
West Side
area
Kroger,
for
man.
your shit.
Anderson Kroger's is the shit.
No, I
fuck
dispute.
you and your East
They're
Side
fine.
shit.
I'm just really proud of our Kroger. That's it.
It's
It's not like I'm
enormous.
proud of anything else. I'd say we got better roads on the east side, and we got a sweet Kroger. And you don't have to put up with bullshit at that Kroger. You know, tell your fucking Kroger story, and it's gonna explain how shitty your West Side Kroger is.
I'm saying that, everything is in the fucking computer as weighing so much. So when you scan this loaf of bread and you put it in there, the computer's supposed to say, okay, the bread's in the bag. But if it's like sitting up against something and all the weight's not down, you're trying to steal something. Wait a second, help's on the way.
Oh, no. Yeah, help is on the way in Anderson. They're
Oh,
coming
no,
to check
no.
you out, make sure you're not stealing.
Yeah,
Well,
the guy with the toupee follows you around the whole time. So if you need anything,
You said
still
that
there?
there was a fucking racist guy following you and your
Toupee
wife
guy?
around.
yeah,
Oh, is that
toupee guy? Oh yeah, toupee guy will follow you around.
You
but
know
the
exactly
good thing
who
with
he
this,
is.
you got to look at the bright side of things. Sometimes, me, the optimist. I think, well, yeah, he's following me around, and he's think I'm going to steal the whole time, and mostly because I'm married to a black woman. But if I need to know anything, I just look over. Hey, creeper, where's the fucking mayo at? And he knows. So it's like having a permanent assistant, basically, at my beck
Personal
and call.
shopper.
You know what I think would be real funny if they were in there shopping and toupee guy was like doing his nonchalant act like he wasn't following a thing, and then Carmen walks up to him and says, "Excuse me, do you have any black power signs anywhere?"
That would have been funny.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah.
Do you sell bow ties here?
Do you have a Down with Whitey T-shirt that I might be able to?
He might have actually retired, though. I haven't seen him in a while.
I feel like I saw him pretty recently.
I've
It might have
seen
been
him-
at a different Kroger.
I've seen him there.
Maybe
but
he was
wasn't
relocated
working.
due to complaints.
Like I seen him there, and I think he was shopping or something. But I haven't seen him actually at the store in a while. But I've changed my shopping habits. I gave earlier in the day, in case you listeners care
Catch
about
me
my
at Kroger,
shopping
guys.
habit. Hey, you know what about shoppers that fucking bother me though? The new people,
What's that?
or like the new little technology. I don't like the people that check their shit out while they're going. They get that little machine at the front.
the little scanner thing
Yeah,
tells you
and
how
then
much
they
you
go
owe.
through
Yeah.
and they're bagging their shit. And I don't like that. I don't know why.
I also
fucking
don't
it.
like the fuckheads that have a whole cart full of shit that go through the U-scan.
I also don't like people that bring their own bags.
Well, you're going to have to soon. Kroger's getting rid of all plastic bags.
I don't like Kroger.
First of the year, they won't have
They
them
pushed
anymore.
it back.
Oh, they did.
Well, I don't know if they pushed it back
Well,
to
can
the
I
first
use
of the year,
paper?
but they were going to do that last year or 2
You
years
can use
ago.
paper if you bring them yourself.
Oh.
You just said they're getting rid of all their plastic bags. So
They are,
if
but I
they
don't
say
even think they have
plastic, but
paper
I-
anymore.
Yeah,
They do.
Do they
ask
still?
every
Then maybe
fucking
they'll
time.
still have
You
paper.
gotta ask.
It blows my... No, you don't. I get asked
they're
every
under the
time.
thing.
Again, because my Kroger's superior than most Kroger's. I get asked
my Kroger.
every time. And I think the whole time, like, who the fuck's getting paper?
I
Like,
do.
I would be... What?
I put my recycling in it.
Cunt!
I put my
That's such a...
recycling in it.
Okay, well then ask for a couple bags at the
They're
end.
selling cheap reusable bags that you bring back. They got handles on them and all
That
that
you
shit.
can leave at home so you can buy more when you're there.
Yeah, but
Oh,
they
that's what
want you. I
happens
mean,
to me
they're
anyway.
selling them real cheap, and then I'll buy these 10 bags, and then for 50 cents each or whatever, and then you bring it back when you shop next time.
Y'all got to go to Aldi. You're messing up.
Fuck Aldi.
Fuck Aldi.
Get to
Fuck Aldi's.
Aldi. Isle of Shame. Caw-caw.
Fuck, it's bad enough
You know
when you
what
buy
I'm
those
talking about?
Kaleidoscope Oreo cookies, but Aldi's got their own fucking Fred's brand.
Their
Aldi
brands
sucks.
are delicious. They have a waffle cut potato chip that I am passionately in love with. And it's only seasonal.
Maybe you should give it a blumpkin.
I will. I would. If it had a butthole, I would be in there.
You're wrong. Aldi's has the second worst generic brand. Walmart, that's the biggest issue I have with
Really?
Walmart. Not the way they treat their employees. I don't know, fuck those employees. Fuck everyone. But the generic brand at Walmart is the absolute worst.
Great value.
Great
Great
value.
value.
Great value is the absolute worst. Aldi's is the second worst. And Kroger's is the best. And that's mainly why Kroger's is my favorite.
Fuck Kroger because they have Private Selection, which is their generic brand. Then they got a cheaper one underneath. Like, yes, that's it.
This was cheaper.
And you want to talk about, honestly,
sucks.
they have these paper plates, these paper plates. I bought them for like eating sandwiches and shit.
Yeah.
You put half a sandwich on there and the thing folds over and fucking.
I would have loved to have been at that meeting, though, when they named this fucking brand.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what's the new name? We got great value, but we're going to make an even shittier one. What should we call
It's
it?
so bad it's a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got this shit over here. You want it?
Most generics are made by the regular factories anyway.
So
Like
here's
normal
what
shit.
Coupon
I don't know why
Queen,
they taste
we work
like
with
shit.
this girl named Cherry. who's a fucking coupon queen. She's one of those that take a picture of like 10,000 items and say, here's the receipt, it's $9. You know, one of those.
Yeah, she's one of those people that go through and they got 30 things. And
And then she sells them.
And then the server, or then the fucking person checking you out gives her $5 at the end. Like, hey, you made $5 by shopping. It don't make any fucking sense.
I got 40 bottles of Roquefort dressing for $1 each. But anyway, she told me about this thing, and it's pretty fucking cool. I haven't tried it yet. I tried it one time, and I didn't find anything. She said if you go on the Walmart app, there's a button, you know, like the scanner button. She said there's like huge items like TVs and shit that'll be like 80% off, but they don't advertise it. You just have to go by and scan them all, and then boop, it'll pop up as the price. She said she found a TV on there, like a 50-inch TV for like $100.
That's a lot of work, though. That's like another job.
That.
I've been doing. I bought it. Even that's a lot of work.
But
you just add coupons
only on
and scan receipts.
TVs and shit. Because if you walk on the TV aisle, all the fucking tags are right there. You just go beep 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 beep. You know, and it'll tell you if one's real cheap.
Fuck that. Fuck her. Fuck you, Cherry. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard.
Teach
If
me
you're
your
out there
ways. I
wasting
want a
your time
coupon.
doing that, fuck you, Cherry.
I tell you, I wish I could coupon like her. A couple times a year, she goes to like all these dollar stores and buys the whole candy aisle for like $0.10 a pack.
Yeah.
And then what?
If you're
Goes
hip
to
to
marketplace
sale
and sells it
cycles
for like
and stuff
$1 a
that,
pack.
That's just a lot of
She's
work.
Cherry, you're a pirate.
Yeah.
I guess if you're making money, it's
An
like a job.
entrepreneur.
But just to do it for your family. I watch these mommy blog things, people going grocery shopping and shit and doing coupons like that. And they generally have 7 kids. And that's why they're doing it. They don't resell it.
Oh, no, Cherry resells.
But if you can, that's amazing. Do that.
Yeah, she resells.
Yeah, whatever.
That's why I do the auction. You guys been on that auction?
I don't know what auction is.
Oh, okay.
What's the auction?
The Bid FTA
Oh,
auction
fuck
site
them.
around here.
Fuck
It's
them.
good. It's
No,
good.
they're not. Fuck them. 10 times I've been the leading fucking bidder with like a minute left.
It's hard.
I go to bed, and then they added 3 minutes,
Yeah.
and some fucker beat me by a penny or something like that.
It's
Yeah,
tough
fuck
to
that.
win.
What do you mean they add minutes?
They add
add
minutes at the
minutes.
end. They
What is
tell you.
bullshit?
They tell you the auction's over in 30 seconds. So you think, hey, I won it.
No.
2, 1, pff, added 3 minutes.
That's
to it.
bullshit. Then.
Sometimes they do it more than once too.
Yeah.
Have we called the BBB on them?
I think maybe we should, but I still enjoy
That don't
it.
seem like that's
It's like
legit. Have you ever
gambling.
actually
It
won
seems like
anything?
they're
Yeah, I've
adding
won some
minutes so
stuff.
they can make another fucking bid. One of their own people. Because
Yeah,
you
that's
know
what
they
I
got
mean.
their own people
Ghost
jacking
bidders.
the prices up.
I mean, I don't know. I paid so little for stuff. I can't imagine.
Yeah, but it's probably shit.
No, I got like a 400-pound executive desk. Like $300 desk. I got it for $11.
Yeah,
I almost had to leave it there because I could
My-
not get it in my car.
$11.
My fucking
That's
cousin,
ridiculous.
My cousin does those all the time. He
Yeah.
fucking like banks on them. He bought $30,000 worth of tile flooring to redo his house. Paid $26 for it.
Yeah. If you
Most of the people that do that shit though, they're not actually doing to do anything, and they're just going to keep it in the garage. They're just
It's
hoarders.
still sitting in the garage. I don't think he's done his house.
Yeah,
But.
exactly. It's usually just hoarders that do that shit.
And I knew another guy that bought a really fucking sweet riding lawnmower. It was
that's
like
a
an
gamble.
$800 lawnmower, and when he got it, it said open box, whatever.
Mm-mm.
When he got it, it had no motor.
Run away. Open box is dangerous.
No motor though.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's
You're supposed to go check out the shit before you bid on it. Like you can go to their warehouses and check it out, so that because you can't return open box, you can return shit that's new or appears new.
well. Fuck them. That's all I gotta say. What-
And fuck Cherry.
The more you know.
Let's talk about quiz.
Let's do.
You.
I've got this thing, and here's what I've come to determine while trying to understand the gay lifestyle, and this is me trying to be understanding, so I'll know
You're
what
trying
to
to be
say,
woke.
what not to say. Right,
But you're a heavy sleeper.
top or bottom. Now, first thing I thought of is, do gay male couples do both? You know what I mean? Hey, you can give it to me tonight. I'll give it to you tomorrow.
I don't know. I really don't know.
but
I would assume. I mean, right? But I think
don't
I think it
know.
just depends on the
So many
couple, like most
options.
things. Just like most, like some girls don't do blowjobs. Some guys
right?
don't do this.
Yeah, married girls don't do blowjobs. But when I
you
think top
general?
or bottom, and it's weird because sometimes you see a couple and a big burly guy.
Jesus
and-
has a birthday once a
little
year.
skinny
All
guy.
right.
and the big guy is the bottom. So I've compiled a small list of famous celebrities, and I want you to tell me if you think they're top or bottom and why.
All right.
Do you know
first-
for real?
No, I don't know.
So we don't know the
It's
answer
just
to this. We're
discussion.
this is completely
Neil Patrick Harris, Doogie Howser. Now, if you look at his husband, his partner, a little skinny guy, like him, but smaller.
yeah.
So one would automatically think, a heterosexual would automatically think, while the bigger one's the top. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But with him, I just don't think so.
No, I think old Neil Patrick Harris don't put up with any shit. Like a lot of people know Neil Patrick Harris from Doogie Howser's, where most of us got introduced to him.
Right.
I think the current generation know more from how you met your mom or whatever.
Yeah.
He's more of a Harold and Kumar White Castle's guy to me. Like, I think of that Neil
Wild
Patrick
card?
Harris.
Just crazy.
Just fucking nuts. And that guy is not a bottom. And if he is, he's a super power bottom. All right. He's thrusting his ass back. He's hitting those hips hard.
He's rocking.
All right.
He's rocking.
You
He ain't
just
sitting
stand there.
He ain't just sitting there. And I don't think Neil Patrick Harris is sucking a dick.
No,
So
he
you
makes
think
too much
top?
money for that.
Yeah, I think he does not do blowjobs.
Oh, no. I think he rims. I think he does nuts. I think because he's so passionate about everything, if he's going to address the penis, he's going to do it full bore.
Maybe.
But I do
Perfectionist?
agree with you. I think he's top.
Yeah, I think he's a top. And maybe he'll do rim and do that kind of stuff because that's just some nasty shit. But
Not to me, it
I
isn't.
still don't think he's just sucking a dick.
Not to me, it isn't.
I still don't think he's sucking dick.
Okay.
I think he might nibble on your chode and like do some just crazy shit, but he's not going to actually
the
suck your
envelope.
dick.
Pushing
You're not
the
coming in Neil Patrick Harris's mouth. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Really? And you're definitely not giving him a facial. Not the way he's always, metrosexual.
That's what I mean.
in
No,
there.
that's not him. He's
So
not.
he's the top guy.
Yeah, he's fucking putting a beating
All
down.
right, number 2, Ricky Martin. Now, Ricky Martin, before he came, hold on a second now.
Come on.
Before he came out as gay,
Yeah,
every woman in the world wanted to fuck him. Am I right?
true.
He was a heartthrob. He was a heartthrob.
Heartthrob with those fucking leather
Those
pants
songs.
and everything, and the songs, and then all of a sudden,
Singing to my
hey,
heart.
I'm gay, by the way.
Did he? I mean, he came out way after the fact, right? Like
Mm.
he was famous because he was kind of a one-hit wonder. He had his little like.
He had like 3 or 4.
But either way, he had like his year run. That
Yeah.
little Spanish invasion, Latino invasion we had with him and Enrique and a couple others
well,
that
it
we
was
all forgot
club.
about.
It was
Mark
club
Anthony.
Stuff. He put out club
You know what I
stuff.
mean? But either way, he had that 1 year run, and at that whole time, no one knew he was gay. Well, maybe some
I mean,
people
looking
knew.
back,
They
Yeah,
didn't know
looking
he was
back.
gay in Menudo.
Well, he was like 9, so it's a little bit different.
I don't know. They say you know.
I didn't hang out with him. I mean, he just wasn't acting gay in the videos. But either way, I'm just saying he didn't come out for a long time until after he was famous. And I think he almost, at that point, you question, did he come out? Because at that time, it's the way to get him back in the news. But who gives a shit? I don't care about that. We're talking about if he's a top or a bottom.
I think he's a bottom.
Ricky Martin's a bottom.
agreed.
He's too.
You think?
He's pretty.
Yeah.
He's pretty.
He's a
Pretty
he's,
boy.
he's
but
a,
I mean,
he's
you know,
a good catch
for a
for
while.
a gay guy.
He was all
Caress.
shredded up,
Yeah.
and
He's the
and
inside spoon.
plus, while you're giving it to him, he's fucking singing to you.
Yeah, I think if I was gay, I'd go for a Ricky Martin type. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? A pretty boy.
Number 3, Anderson Cooper. Strong personality.
Really?
Well, when he's on the news, you're a fucking racist and you're a fucking asshole.
He's pretty
blah, blah,
tough.
blah.
He's
I've
pretty
never
tough
heard him
on
say fuck.
Oh no, yes, I
Remember
have.
Channel 1? He did some pretty hard-hitting interviews back then.
Wait a minute, Anderson Cooper was on Channel
you
1?
don't remember that in
Fuck
high
no,
school?
I don't
That's why.
Do I remember high school? Come on,
Right.
give me a break.
Question is top or bottom?
Wow, top.
I would automatically say he's definitely a top.
Who's his man? He's
No
been married
fucking
for a long
idea.
time, right?
No idea.
See, I wish we should have
Liza Minnelli, I think.
we should have
Is
we
he
should have put
Andy
some more effort into
Cohen?
this. I wish I had the pictures of him. But hey, guess what, dude? I got the fucking internet in front of me.
Hell yes.
I can look at the pictures anytime I want. So let's go ahead and look
Is it
up
the
old
guy he
Anderson
does the New
Cooper's
Year's with?
husband. Because that means a lot. I have to see these people.
Anderson Cooper's husband.
All right, this guy. Anderson Cooper.
Wait, look at that picture down there. Second one, first picture.
This one?
Anderson's the fucking top there for sure. This guy's going, oh, my butt hurts.
Yeah, but I think that's Andy Cohen.
Yeah,
that's not his
that's
husband.
not-
Oh, Andy Cohen,
is,
maybe he's coming
Andy
out.
Cohen is 100% the bottom,
So
no
where's
matter what
his
relationship
boyfriend?
he's in. It's the one he's holding hands with, probably. That's a fine-looking guy. I don't know. That guy looks like he could be James Bond. I'm
That's
going.
a couple of good-looking dudes.
Yeah, right.
yeah, I'd watch him fuck. But I want Anderson Cooper to be the bottom. I think he's the bottom in this one. He has an inch on him. I don't know if this matters in the top bottom community.
The guy
honestly.
looks tougher.
How
The
do-
guy
I
looks
wonder what
manlier.
you choose
Yeah.
by.
But-
If it's not like up for debate every time, then and it is like just
Yeah.
this is the way it is, then how do you? I mean, it's a
I'm a-
preference, so I guess it really is.
I'm
just
agreeing though
personal
with that
choice.
strong personality. That guy's definitely much manlier than Anderson. Anderson's the bottom there.
Yeah, I agree. I like that we determine if they're top or bottoms by their amount of manliness.
Well, because you assume.
I know,
you know?
but this
I
is
have no
such
idea.
a straight guy making assumption conversation.
It is,
but
but
that's what we're looking for. So
we're
who cares?
not making fun of it. We're just inquiring.
Fucking plow ahead.
Write
like
these
I
boys
said.
an email. Tell them how it is. Educate. You know, do
Now,
your
see,
part.
the Elton John one, this is tough.
I don't
Look at
know.
his husband. His husband looks like Liza Minnelli.
I didn't know Elton John was married. I
Yeah.
thought he
he's
was
been
like
married forever.
really. I thought he was like a permanent bachelor. I thought
No,
he was
he's
just
been
getting
married forever.
dick left and
Same
right.
dude.
Oh, he's young. He's very young.
No,
looking.
that picture's old.
What do you mean? He's old. How old is he?
He's in his late 70s.
His
I'm sorry, Elton.
husband's
I'm sorry, I
probably
don't
like
know.
45, maybe late 40s,
I like
early
his polka dot
50s.
suit.
Oh my God, Elton's not looking good these days. I can say that.
No, he's looking bad. Do you see those commercials he's doing with
Lil
Lil
Nas
Nas X? Yeah.
Elton kind of looks. Is he drinking a lot? He looks a little bloated.
Hey, little fucking.
He got that drink figure.
Now, see, here's what I'm thinking.
Elton,
That even though Elton there obviously looks like the bottom,
Mhm.
blah, 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 and you think bottom there, Elton's kind of a dick, and he's got
Yeah.
all the fucking money,
Mhm.
and he's Mr. fucking music, and he's in the fucking, he's everything, every award.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that guy's the bottom. I think Elton's the top. Take it, bitch, is what I'm thinking. I think that's his kink.
What about you, Whoop? What are you thinking? You thinking it's a tough call?
I mean,
This one really is a
as you
tough
get
call.
older, you really don't want to have to do too much, and that makes me think bottom because you can just
You think
kind
he's
of
lazy? He just wants
be
to
there.
stick his butt in the air.
Well, he's been performing a long time. It takes its toll on the body,
Sits at a piano.
and he lives on a bus when he does it.
He lives on a fucking
probably
private
not, but-
plane.
Yeah. I'm going. I kind of agree with you, Chris. I think he's a top. I think Elton. He has some things hidden behind those weird glasses.
He does.
Oh, you think
All
it's
right.
something totally else, third category?
No, I think it's
Kind
him.
of is.
freaky.
It's him
no, that's
going, hey,
kind of
you're
is what I'm
married.
going. I think it is kind of like a third, not a top bottom situation. I think they're just fucking
They hire a
Getting
third
weird,
party
you
and
know
they're
what I mean?
both bottoms.
Elton John.
I think it's like I think it's kind of one of those deals where there's other guys in there.
He had never seen a pile of cocaine that he couldn't fucking ingest and
And the
just
thing
get
about it is,
down.
Elton's like, you know what, dude? You do whatever I tell you to do, and when I die, you're going to get $1 billion. All
Well,
Is
what's your
that a
next
deal?
one?
I'm available for that deal.
right, now this one's tough because Jim Parsons is not a masculine man, but if you look at his husband, top picture, top row, second picture, go to that one.
All right, and for one thing, you're gonna have to explain who Jim Parsons is because I didn't know who the fuck he was, and I'm assuming there's lots of other people like me.
Jim Parsons is the star of the fucking Big Bang Theory,
He looks
Big
like a
Bang, Big
grown-up
Bang.
version of Malcolm in the Middle guy.
Aw.
which was
Poor
one of
Malcolm
my
in the Middle
favorite
guy.
shows, by the way.
And by the way, which guy is he here?
He's the
Well,
tall
Tall
one.
Okay, the one with glasses would have been a better description.
Yeah,
but go
now
ahead.
his husband definitely does not look.
I'm wondering how do you get this in people's mouths?
You have to tilt it
How do you do
upside down.
whippets, Daddy?
Buddy,
It
come
won't
here.
co-
Let's get that on video because that's going to
Yeah.
sound weird otherwise. How do we get things in your mouth? Come here.
It won't come out unless you tilt it upside down.
Yeah, like that. All right, now go enjoy.
Ah, gotcha.
No.
No, don't do that. All right. Anyways.
You're gonna get yelled at now.
Oh, I don't care.
All right,
Gotta
I'm
stop
thinking
doing that.
definitely. Even though Parsons is a real, not a masculine guy, that other guy, no, Parsons is the top there.
Parsons is the top. What do you think, Whoopi?
I think also top currently, possibly earlier in life bottom, but he has come to great success a little later in life, and he's really feeling it.
I don't
He's
know.
the
Just
powerful one now.
looking at his husband, I don't believe there is a top in this situation.
You think they both do it?
I think-
You think they're verse?
I
That's
think-
what you call it.
I think they're getting double-headed dildos and going butt to butt with the double-headed dildo in the middle, just smacking asses.
See, and speaking of that, I don't understand double-headed dildos, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
You put one in your box,
Yeah.
and another girl puts one in her box, and you meet in the middle. It's going to slide. When you move, it's going to slide. It's not going to grip it and
Still a
thrust it.
stopping point. It's not.
Yeah, but it's not
like,
going to thrust
endless
it.
in there.
It's not going to jackhammer it. It's going to just kind of stay there, and your bodies are just going to go.
I don't.
Perhaps you misunderstand what women want out of a penis.
That's what I was about to say. You're right.
Perhaps I do.
100%, dude. I'm not even a woman. You're like, it's not jackhammering. Like every girl just wants to be jackhammered.
I know a lot of women that like it hard.
Do you have
No, I'm
two
sure they
speeds?
do, but
Like,
Do I what?
do you have two speeds, like soak and go?
No, I've got many speeds. But
You guys
the
know
whole
about
point is,
soaking?
So,
but
no.
the
Explain.
woman is moaning most when you are indeed thrusting. You can't just set it in there
That's a
and go, okay,
combination
everything
of factors. That's causation, correlation, situation.
Whoa,
No,
dude,
that's-
big words. Pop
So you're
them
saying
out.
if I just stick
Just
my
it
dick
happens
in you
at
and
the same
stop and
time
don't do
doesn't mean
anything,
That's why.
you're good with that. I'll just
It's
stick it
not
in there and
necessarily-
stop.
I'm just saying it's not the pound itself.
No, it's
Yeah, but if a girl's got double-headed dildos and they're going at it and moving, then there is movement.
They
It's
can
just
put
yeah,
not
a
but it's
band
not going
on
in and
it.
out and in and out. It's just kind of staying in.
I don't
Yeah.
think it needs to go in and out and in and out. I think it can just stay in as long as it's moving and doing the right things, hitting the right spots.
Like a grind.
You've
you
done
know,
it,
like
haven't
on the grind.
You've done it, haven't you?
What? No.
You've donut bumped.
Donut
no,
bumped.
No. Girls, bleh, no.
Not to
Just
me.
not for me. Hi, friends. We're
That's
all
weird,
friends.
man. You're one of the few girls I know that wouldn't just go lesbian on the next day. All right.
You're
Carl
my best
Nassib.
friend. I mean,
Carl Nassib made huge blast this year when he's the first NFL player that actually came out. Not like the guy who got drafted, but this guy, this fucking dude's huge. He's a defensive end for the Raiders. He's fucking
Aw.
enormous, and he's a badass. Now, if you look at that picture right up there, his boyfriend's the bottom. I mean, my God, look at that guy with the hair.
Which one?
The
All right.
one
There's
on
see,
the
here-
beach.
here's the problem. I don't know whose boyfriend's what. I mean, there's pictures of him with some other. Oh, okay. It does look like this dude is his
they're
boyfriend
hugging on the beach
with the hair. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
You
But
think
he's,
is
he's on the bottom because he's got the
But
better
look at
ass.
the dude with the hat on underneath.
I see him.
He's huge too, man.
yeah, he's a big. Well, it's the same
Both
guy.
of- no, yeah, but I'm saying, look how big he is. I mean,
You can tell he's pretty big on
ripped.
the beach too. Those are big dudes.
Yeah,
Oh, they're squeezing coconuts in their
I
assholes.
imagine they have very acrobatic and athletic sex.
Yeah.
Like two gymnasts,
I
as
think
you would
they
think
have
that
like
might go.
leather bar sex.
You think they wear their cleats?
Swings
I
and stuff.
think they wear jock straps.
You
They're
think
those kind of
jock
guys.
straps?
That's a big gay thing.
What jock
Men
straps?
wear jock straps. Yeah.
What about the front?
Well, like,
You have to leave it
all right.
accessible.
Now here's not any offense to the gay community, but this is what I heard: that
From
men
one
who are
straight
strictly
guy.
power bottoms,
Mhm.
they don't want you to touch their dick. They don't even want you to see their dick. They like to get, not give or not be pleasured. They want it in the butt. So they wear jock straps so you can't grab their dick or anything. That's what I was told. I might be wrong.
Who are you told
I
this
guess
by?
if you're in a situation
Google
with
right
someone
now,
who's
why do gay
not in
men
a
wear
position
jock
to
straps?
ask you what you want,
why are you googling this though? Like, how did this fall in your lap? Is more what I'm asking.
How did I hear about it?
Yeah, like how
Yeah.
did this bit of information
told
fall in
you?
your mind? Because you just told me to Google it. So does that mean you're just sitting up late at night going, "Gay men jockstraps"?
No.
You know,
No.
and then see, let's do some research.
All those times that I've told you a million times when I've looked up weird, fucked up ads from people, in every one of these ones, these gay men had jock straps on. So I Googled, why do
Okay.
gay men wear jock straps?
Fair enough. Yeah, if I see
They
it a
said
lot,
because they don't want their penis touched. They like to get it in the butt, and that's it.
huh, well, good for
No
them. I guess.
reciprocation wanted.
Well,
Nice guys. That's
not
what you're saying.
needed because
These are
that's
givers.
not
Givers, yeah.
how
These are givers.
they enjoy it.
These are fucking pillars of the gay community.
So I don't know. I feel like you're implying they are left out of something.
No, what I'm saying is, like let's say I was a gay guy, and I like to get in the butt.
Oh, just imagine.
I still want to come.
Far stretch.
I still want to come. Fuck off, both of you.
Completely obsessed.
I'm the
with
farthest thing in the world
dicks
from
and
gay.
buttholes. I don't
like
see
how
us
mad you
judging
get.
vagina contests over here.
I just like how defensive you get about being
You
called gay.
can
like
fuck
it's-
off.
You homophobe.
Anyways, gallbladder having
Soaker.
fuck face.
Yeah, you don't have a gallbladder.
Yeah, you
That's
got no room
so
to talk.
much weirder.
And your hair's going gray.
Oh man,
yeah.
that's a.
And you don't have a gallbladder.
I don't
I
do
already
it.
said that part.
You don't have
I'm
anything
graceful.
but gray in your face.
In my
besides-
beard,
yeah,
yeah.
such
And when
a thing.
that's when it grows here, it comes in white.
You should dye it.
I've done it before.
You loser.
Should I dye
Don't
it?
dye your hair.
Should I dye it?
I would never dye my head hair,
Watchers?
I think.
but I've used just for men in my beard before.
Oh, don't do that.
just
dude.
because it looks better.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does too.
No one
It
believes
makes
you.
him feel good.
Now
That's
I
what
was
he's
talking
mean.
Yeah,
we have a
you're
guy
right
we
about
work
that.
with at work named Cody.
You're not allowed
I was
to
talking to
feelings as a
Cody.
man.
He sounds hot. Is he single?
No, he's married. He's got a man bun,
Bummer.
but he's a cool dude.
Next.
Dude, Whoopi, you would love this dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is he
You
huge?
would.
No.
no, he's a ripped hippie.
Yeah, he's a ripped
Wow.
hippie. He's got a man bun, long beard. But he came to me and he asked us if we had ever researched this for our podcast. He's a ginger. And the front of his beard is a little bit lighter. And he goes, I was told that if you eat pussy a lot, the juices from the pussy will lighten
up the
your hair. He goes,
I
that's
believe
why.
it.
He goes, that's why I think men have lighter beards here.
So there's a Reddit thread for women.
He eats that much
and
pussy?
It's just like
Well, he's married. He
tells you stuff
true.
is normal and what have
Hippies
you.
are givers.
It's true.
Yeah, that's. I would imagine it would have to be like a lot,
You know what-
a lot, but it's possible.
But I'm thinking he's right. See, Jay, he's right.
How'd you get it
Yeah,
on the
it's a little
sides
bit
without
darker.
getting it in the middle?
Huh? I put my whole head in there. I do this.
Oh shit! Well,
They just let it be
eating
in there.
vagina. I mean, if you do YouTube, things pop up. They're just weird. Eating vagina, beard
Beard
grows
burn.
thicker.
Beard
Does
burn.
does eating pussy enhance facial hair growth?
Yes. Who wants a beard? Come on
Yeah.
over.
Anyways,
Help
can
you
eating
out.
vagina grow facial hair? There's a couple people. Eating a girl out get you facial hair. Is this a thing?
I don't know.
Does eating bitches out make your hair grow faster?
Oh, I don't usually put
That
that much of my face on
That sounds
there.
like a trick the girls are putting on the internet. You know what I
It
mean?
is.
Like, hey man, you want your beard to look good? Eat my pussy. You know?
They're
Hey, look
on
at the
to us,
next one.
girls.
Eating pussy can make you a lot of money. Eating pussy makes you good at sports.
Oh shit! Hey man, you had this up a few weeks ago, didn't you? Sex acts of the day, or is that today?
No, just a new one.
Oh, what do you got to say?
Well, we research a lot of sex acts.
When he says
Okay.
we, he means him.
You don't even know about soaking.
Now, I will tell you this, that this isn't going to be real
Yeah.
easy for me to read.
Hold off before we get into this. She's mentioned this goddamn soaking thing. You're trying to fit it in, and I appreciate it, but just talk about it. What are we talking about?
Because I recently found out about like a part 2 of this that's even more wild. So young Mormon folks are they're very devout and they don't want to have premarital sex. But
Yeah, we call them nerds.
But apparently the
I know where
thing
you're
that
going.
makes it sex is movement. So these youngsters will get together and it's okay to just put a soft dick in a vagina and lay there. Okay, and that's fucking weird enough.
Soaking. Okay, I get
It's not
that.
going to
So
stay
these-
soft long.
So these college
Yeah.
kids will help each other out and jump on the bed next to their two friends who are soaking to create movement that they have not created. So it's safe in God's eyes, but you need a total bro to jump on the bed next to you so that there's some sort of movement.
Could you imagine being so brainwashed by religion
You believe
that you believe that, and that your little workaround would also work?
I
That's
would
like being-
use that, though. Hey, I need about 6 guys to jump on this bed. I'm putting my soft packer in
I
this
would
girl.
use that against a dumb Mormon girl, maybe, but I wouldn't think it was
The
real.
whole point is,
Rape her.
according to the elders, I haven't broken any rules.
Yeah, that's not rape. She is agreeing.
But now, I don't know if it's Mormon or Amish, but I did hear, and this is the weirdest fucking thing. I think it's the Amish because they live in their crazy little communities where they don't go out. That when the
Paradise.
kids are like
It's crazy. little
15 or 16, they literally send them out
Rumspringa.
for like 6
Amish.
months. Sow your oats, do drugs, get laid, and then you'll realize how bad it is, and then you come back.
It's
It's brilliant.
I actually like that. Like, that's the only thing I like about the
But
Amish.
how many of these kids say, "Fuck it, I ain't going back"?
Probably a
I'm staying
few
here
of
with the
them.
coke.
Quite
Probably
a lot.
a few
There's
of them. Maybe a few of them don't. I
There's
mean,
a show about it.
I saw. That's where I saw it.
Yeah.
You're also talking about 16 years of brainwashing before you get to that point.
But I mean, it's hey,
So-
go out and fuck and do drugs and crazy shit, and then come back and
I don't-
don't
Live,
ever
live
do
as
that
the
shit again.
English.
I don't
live.
think that's what they're telling you to do. That's just what you can do if you decide to.
That's what they're all doing.
Well, yeah, but it's
Why
not like it's
wouldn't
like,
you?
hey, son, you're leaving tomorrow. You ready to get some ass and snort some coke? You know, that's not the idea. The idea is to go out, see the world, and then come back if you want to be there. Which I like that. It's just the whole 16 years, 17 years of brainwashing that leads up to that really fucking bugs me. But whatever.
I don't know if the Amish are brainwashing.
I don't
in the
think
way
they
that
are.
Some other faiths are.
The Amish
I
are.
don't,
No,
feel,
I don't
I don't
think they're
feel the
special.
way about them that I feel about.
No, I don't think
Christians or
they're. I don't think the
Mormons.
Amish are as bad as most organized religions. They
Witnesses,
just choose to leave their own
Scientologists.
way.
Well, I think they're the same. I don't think they're special in any way. But outside of the fact that they do, I mean, okay, you say you're a super religious person, well, you're still sending your kid to public school, so they're still getting exposed to everything else. The Amish community is so aligned with just themselves that those kids are literally around nothing else to ever make their brain go elsewhere. I mean, you could have a fucking super Catholic mom and then she sends you to first grade or sends you to middle school, let's say, and then you meet a cool friend who tells you about Satan. You know what I mean? And then things change. But
Happened to me.
they don't
I
have
feel
that
like they're
chance.
doing
You know what I mean? They are
workarounds,
literally
too.
stuck in their community until they're 16, 17. Well, at that point, your brain's
They get rides in cars
your
to go to
brain's
Walmart.
pretty fucking set at a certain point.
In buggies, they go in the buggy.
No, they go in vans to Walmart.
Either way, when they get there, they're not talking to the fucking kid
Right.
outside about Marilyn Manson. You know what I mean? Like, you need something to open your mind up, and you get that opportunity in other communities. You don't get that opportunity in Amish communities. So, and that's why those 2 years can go crazy because
Yeah, but-
you've literally sheltered. I mean, when you say someone sheltered you're talking about your typical sheltered American or whatever. The Amish shelter is a whole different version of sheltered.
Yeah, but here's why I have a weird respect for the Amish. Because they're not like a David Koresh, you
Good
know what I
word
mean, where they're
workers.
keeping you there. The whole point is,
Fantastic brownies.
they're not trying to
I have a
brainwash
basket
anybody.
from the Amish village. It's
They're
great.
not trying to brainwash you. They're just saying, leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind
But
that.
they're not hiding and with fucking guns and all that.
Yeah.
Here's where we live. Just leave us the fuck alone.
I agree. It's just I don't know. If you're a full-grown adult and you want to live that way, I have no fucking issue. But I always are going to have an issue with religions getting kids at such a young age and just pounding things into their head.
Well, because
Just
born
that's what
into
happened
it.
to them.
yeah.
And
Well,
they think
and
it's
it's just
right.
it's a continued thing, and whatever. Like you said, as long as they keep them their own, whatever. But I don't know. I'll never be okay with that morally. But whatever.
Well,
Who the fuck am I, man?
I guess it's hard not to be born into a religion when it is also the lifestyle.
Yeah, it's
You know
everything.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there is no other.
I've always
option.
been the type to let my kids make their own choice about that.
Hmm.
Because my religious views are very muddled.
You're Catholic, dude.
Yeah, but I
Catholics are like that.
Yeah, but see, I believe in God. I believe there is one, but I'm not crazy with the rules on don't do this or you go to hell. Don't do this. You know, I don't believe in any of that. I just believe that there's a God there, and that when I die, if I'm good, I'll go there. But that's just, I mean, that's the extent of my religious part. It's not, hey, if I eat this or do this, I'm fucking damned. I don't believe in any of that.
Yeah, you believe. Yeah.
Is it Hanukkah now?
You're
I
wishy-washy.
really like latkes. Guys,
I was
potato
really, yeah,
cakes,
it
yum,
is
yum,
Hanukkah
yum.
going on right now. I was hoping to find a Jewish
Was that
person to
9
have on the
days?
show, but I don't know any.
8 days.
8 days?
Yeah, 8 days.
8 nights.
Wonderful days and nights.
They
all
get
right?
they get a gift every day, but it's little shitty ones like little wooden dreidels. That's the gift.
I think that's a stereotype.
No, they get dreidels.
No, I get that, but I think the whole thing that they just get little shitty gifts. I know some
Oh,
Jewish
no,
people
they're
that got
getting
great gifts
yeah.
for 9 days.
Yeah,
You know what I
they're
mean? Like I think the
computers and all that.
stereotype is that they get dreidels and they get the dreidel.
But they do
thing.
get a dreidel.
Do they? Do
they-
all of them? Is that guaranteed? Like
I heard
you're
dreidels
Jew-
are part of fucking Hanukkah, like a fucking tree is part of Christmas.
Yeah, you get your dreidel earrings and your necklace and your sweater with it. It's like a symbol. And then I think it is also, fun time game.
Hey, funny
It's
Jewish
many
joke.
things.
Oh, this is a top, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a top.
What's the game?
Spin it?
Spin it.
Then what? How do you lose?
There's a
I'm not
song
sure.
you sing while it's spinning, and if you sing the song all the way through, then
Oh.
And the top's
is
still
the
spinning.
song part
Is
of
that
the
it's
really
called
it?
dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. You spin it, and you
It's
sing
real.
the song.
God, I'm glad my parents weren't Jewish. That
Hey, you know what a
sounds
definition
boring.
is
fun.
of a Jewish dilemma?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go.
Free ham.
Wah, wah.
What about these fuck positions you were going to talk about before we got
Well,
into moisting or whatever?
you know-
which thanks for letting me know. What was it called again?
Soaking.
Soaking.
I don't know
Moisting.
what it's called when your friend is there.
We talk about these weird ones, and
Super soaking.
I think the best one that you ever like, and I think it's still your favorite, is the munging.
Yeah, of course. Munging's
Munging.
delicious.
But some of these,
You're going to go on some shit we've already talked about.
no, we've never talked about any of these because I've never heard of some of these fucked up ones
All
ever.
right, go ahead.
They are on
This
the
one's
list.
called the Hot Richard, and I think I want to try it, but I'm not sure if I would get really fucking grossed out. I probably would. Okay, you're fucking a woman from behind in the spooning position, right?
Okay.
And when she gives you the signal, hey, now, you pull her close to you, and she farts on you to heat up the bottom, the shaft of your dick.
I'd be
It's called
afraid
a
to
Hot
shit.
Richard. It's called a Hot Richard.
Why Richard?
Dick,
Oh, hot
Richard,
dick.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be
afraid.
I'd be afraid if I was the girl that I would shit on his dick, and I would be afraid as the guy that I would get
I
shit
lose
on
my
my dick.
concentration.
I'm going to let Whoopi read this one because I want to try this, but I think that I'd be chastised by a lot of the community. It's called the Chuck Norris. Read us the Chuck
Let
Norris.
me do a little pre-read here.
No, don't pre-read.
Oh,
Just read it.
God. What in my news voice? A sexual act during doggy style in which a man or strap-on lesbo steps over and around the receiver's head with the leading leg, followed by a back roundhouse kick to the head with the hind leg all in one smooth, badass motion. Example in a sentence. Dude, this bitch ended up being the freak of the century. So after I came in her ass, I gave her the old Chuck Norris for good measure.
All he's saying is the roundhouse kick him in the head.
You have to step over them first.
So, yeah, one step big forward and then all the way around.
Yeah, but that's nothing to do with fucking. You're just hitting someone.
Donkey punch.
What is this? That had nothing to do with sex. You're just
The Kentucky
It's
tractor
finish
pull.
flare.
you're just kicking a bitch. What the fuck?
I want to try this too.
That doesn't make a girl freaky because you kicked her afterwards.
It's
She
in the
did
head.
it to him, maybe.
That's not freaky. You just happen to fuck a girl and then kick her in the head.
It said it always also works on strap-on Lesbos.
Ray Rice is really freaky.
I
Let me
don't
tell
think
you,
the
he
dick
fucked
is
this girl and then knocked her
necessary.
out in the elevator.
Joe Mixon did that too.
Well, she deserved it. Anyways,
The Kentucky tractor pull. Now, I've always wanted to meet somebody with these talents, but it's where you're fucking a girl in the ass, okay? And it's in there, and she tightens up her ass so tight that you can't withdraw, and then she starts walking, pulling you, towing you all along.
what's it called?
Isn't
The Kentucky tractor pull.
I like
isn't that what happens when dogs fuck?
I believe so, but it's not the girl that's doing it. It's the guy not letting her go.
Oh.
Their dicks kind of expand a little bit, and then they get stuck inside the girl. So that's just a rape tactic. But the other way is a stop rape tactic, kind of. You know?
I found one that Whoopi will probably enjoy.
You think that could work if you're getting fucked and you're close to the police station? You just grip and then walk to the cop station with this dick in you?
See, I think you could probably. I mean,
This is not right.
I don't think it'd be possible to make it tight enough where you couldn't withdraw, but
I don't know.
a butthole
It
would
goes
probably have
soft
a better
eventually,
chance.
though.
I feel like we had our chance by asking someone, then China died. Because China is the only one that could ever done that.
China had a big gaping hole.
No. She had a giant clit.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it was
big
just
clit,
yeah,
the dick clit,
her
yeah.
vagina. I don't know if it was gaping or not.
Oh, the rest
but there's
of
no
it.
way she wasn't fucking muscular down there. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
She had a penis.
you
on
know,
the end.
if she's gonna lift all those weights, she may as well lift all those Kegels.
This one is for Whoopi. It's called the Blumpkin Plunger.
Oh,
Now, you're the only one I know in the
I'll call
world
my friend,
with
see if he's
experiences. This. Basically, you're giving a man a Blumpkin on the toilet. Okay, you're pooping.
So we're in love.
Oh no, he's pooping. You're sucking his dick. All of a sudden, when he's done coming, he grabs you by the back of the head and plunges your head into the water.
That's just another really abusive finishing move.
Yeah.
That is not sex.
Yeah.
That's not a sex
these
move.
are my favorite sexual assaults. After we fuck, I'm gonna give you a fucking plunger, dead.
Give you a concussion and stick your head in a fucking toilet.
Think about what you're saying.
Kick you in the face.
Do both.
Abusive. You're sucking a man's dick while he's taking a dump.
That is kind.
You have
That's
no morality.
feminist.
That is.
No, let's take away the word
feminist.
morality. You have no fucking line in the sand. You don't
Says
have
you.
one. You don't have one.
No, I think
You've
there's a giant
never
difference.
been in love that much
I-
that you were willing to go there.
And I
Nope,
think there's a
I
giant
haven't.
difference from giving a blowjob anywhere. I don't care where it's at, whether it's in the depths of hell and getting kicked in the head. All right.
Roundhouse.
Like, I will take that blowjob no matter where it is outside of getting kicked in the head.
I want to give Whoopi a Mississippi bird bath,
I like birds.
I like birds.
filling the girl's mouth with Kool-Aid, making her get on her knees, and dunking your balls in the Kool-Aid.
That's a lot of effort.
Why does it have to be Kool-Aid? I would think sweet tea.
What's it called?
Any
The
beverage.
Mississippi bird bath. No, this specifically says Kool-Aid.
I think Kool-Aid is more, is bigger down there than sweet tea.
I think they use it in cooking a lot.
Kool-Aid?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Really?
I'm not
What are
sure
you
why I
cooking?
think
What are you
that.
cooking Kool-Aid?
Brisket or something.
Brisket?
I
No
don't
one wants
know.
Kool-Aid flavor. That
No,
sounds like
there's
something they'd have at the
something-
Purple Duchess. We got the grape flavored brisket this week. Of our finest grape Kool-Aid. Mama Bergia poured the pot herself.
Now, this one I've done. It didn't work out great, but it didn't work out bad. It's called the Superman. Now, I like this because it really works. You're fucking a girl from behind. She's on all fours, okay? You nut all over her back.
Rude.
So we're done now with the sex.
Then you flip her over on the bed and, like, kiss her or create some kind of diversion, okay?
Diversion. What, knock over a stand?
You need the jism to dry. So when it dries, it also sticks the sheet or whatever's under her to her like a cape. And when she stands up, she's dragging a Superman cape.
That's a long diversion.
No, cum
gotta-
dries fast.
Not enough to stick a cape to you.
Oh no, if you have a big enough rope. But I've jerked off before. And I was like laying there flipping through the things after I've nutted, and it had already dried.
You might just have fast drying cum.
I could, but that's why I'm perfect for the Superman.
When was this? recently?
I don't know, yesterday.
I'm just wondering. The older you get, the drier your cum is. Maybe, maybe there's an age correlation.
Oh.
Normally,
Is this what I got to look
I
forward
wipe
to?
off instantly.
Well, yeah, that's normal. I mean,
Yeah,
why
but-
would you be sitting around in your own cum? That's weird, dude.
Yeah.
Reminds me, though, I've been reading a lot of articles recently about winter vagina.
Hey, why don't you just get to your fucking news? Is that where we're about to go?
How about
anyways?
the music? We haven't heard the music in so
Well, I'm
long.
about
You want to hear my song?
I'm about to get
Yeah.
to it, man. Just calm down.
I will not dance.
You're not gonna dance? I will. I'm fucking.
I'm going to try.
So me and Whoopi tonight.
Whoopi with the news. Whoopi got that news. Whoopi with the news. Yes, she reads shit. Whoopi with the news. Whoopi got that news.
Hey, look at that. And I didn't even fuck up the sound.
Nope.
Pretty good.
Perfect.
Nice. Nice.
Rare.
So yeah, winter vagina, guys. I don't know if you know this. It's not real, but
What do you mean?
people are. It's
still
just
exist in the
all
winter?
these fake health trends and goop Dr. Oz type of bullshit.
People soaking their pussies in moon water or something?
They're trying to sell you products to keep you nice and moist because they're trying to
Moist.
say that because it's winter and all your skin gets dried out, that your pussy also dries up to sand. And,
It would it would stand to reason, wouldn't it?
a little bit, and that's why it works as internet like clickbait. And they almost had me, but a real doctor said that it was not. A real
So
I
you're,
mean-
about to order the pussy moisture?
I was about to get the goop.
What
man.
is it?
hold on a
It's a
second.
goop?
You would
no,
still
that's
you would
the
still stay wet
Gwyneth Paltrow
inside, but
shit.
your outer labia would get dry.
Labia.
It's got its own ducts.
I've never seen one like sweating from the outside. All the gooey stuff
man.
comes from inside.
Sweat.
Come see me in the summertime. What?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, that hot puss.
I think
Whoopi
it's
with
more likely
cheese.
that summer pussy is a thing rather than winter
Oh, summer pussy has to be a thing. That's just a
Yeah.
heat thing. Summer balls are a
Ugh.
thing, but winter balls really aren't a thing. I don't have any extra problems with the balls in the winter, right? I mean,
No,
no,
Are you
they're
guys
just...
powderers? Do you do powder?
I'm a powderer.
Powder guys?
Powder.
I'm a powderer,
Really? You powder your balls?
and that's why I keep my I veet everything. And when I fucking
So much effort, man. You're like a
no,
woman.
when I take a shower, I put my underwear on
Yeah.
and I just squirt some powder in the crotch of my underwear. Keeps me dry. I don't have that stinky butt
what kind
smell.
of powder?
I use Gold Bond.
I thought...
Is
never
your
mind.
bathroom a mess? Because
No,
I just feel like it gets everywhere.
Well, no, I just do it right in my underwear. But the whole point is, I hate. Have you ever?
I've never even known what Gold Bond was. I thought that
You've
was just
obviously
something old
stood
people
next to a
bought
man.
and put in their hair
no,
or
it's
something.
powder. But you've
thought it was
been
for-
next to a man before, especially a big man that you can just smell his ass.
I am a big man, and I
I'm
probably
not
have to
that
smell my own
guy
ass.
because I get rid of the hair and I put powder in there so I don't sweat in that region.
For others, because you're
Well,
a
I don't want
giver.
to. I don't ever want to be the stinky guy.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's
That
tough.
butt smell is toxic, man.
Oh, there was a terrible "Am I the asshole?" on Reddit recently, and this guy came on. He was asking if he's the asshole. He has been telling his. This is from the point of view of his wife, and his wife said, "My husband tells me I smell, and I've been using different soaps and different perfumes, and I'm horribly self-conscious about stinking all the time because my husband tells me I stink." And she went and talked to her friends about it, and they're like, "No, dude, you smell like a fucking dryer sheet factory all the time. It's actually kind of weird how good you smell." And she confronted him about it, and he said, "That is the advice that my dad gave me on my wedding day, is to make you think that you are stinky." It's something that he used to say to my mom to keep her from leaving. Like, you tell a chick she's ugly and she starts to believe it, so she won't go find someone
shit,
else.
What a great parent.
Yeah.
You're just giving out,
And
out some
great
great
husband,
advice
too.
there.
He is
And
the
this guy went with
asshole.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, good point, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. I love you.
I wonder if Dad was just drunk fucking with him.
and then,
And now what you got to do is
And-
put her down a little bit, you know?
and
just,
then once a year, give her a good backhand.
yeah,
Keep her in
yeah,
line.
you know, just, hey, man, she acts up, just punch her in the pussy. Just once. Only need to do it once. They learn.
Well, you know, if you're smart, you go to Thailand and you go to this very odd penis park.
I'm there.
It's just basically like a sand garden with enormous 8-foot tall penises, and you go and you hug them so that hopefully you can find a man with a large
What's
penis.
going on in Thailand? You know what I mean? They got
There's no such thing as a man with a large penis in Thailand.
Well, that's why they
That's
have
why
to
they're
go
having the
wish
penis
for
park.
it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
but they're all looking for the guy with 4 inches. Oh, I've got one.
we all got wishing wells in America. They got penis parks over there in Thailand, just hoping to get a 5-incher.
Well, what do you think those Bangkok hookers are like when a fucking, a foreigner comes in with a fucking 9 or 10 incher? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I've only used to taking these.
Well, they're smiling.
Yeah.
And I got a feeling that most of that is tourism anyways. So they're probably used to the big ones. I don't think the locals
biggins.
are fucking going around getting the hookers as much as the tourists, because the tourists come there to fuck.
True story. My buddy Jeff
Yeah, we all know.
was
Jeff.
in the Army, okay, and he was stationed somewhere, I think it was Korea or
It's this thick.
Cambodia,
This thick,
something
ladies
like
and
that. It
gentlemen.
looks just like that.
Looks just like this.
He was stationed,
Not black, though.
he was stationed in there, and they would go into town on when they had passes, and they would go to hookers, you know. And it was real cheap, blah, blah, blah. Well, he said normally he gets the short time one. It's like a half an hour. You get in there, you fuck, you leave. They've got rooms the size of like a phone booth. You know, it's got a bed and a little table in there, and that's all they got. So he said this time he wanted a long time one, and for like 2 hours he paid for. He said he was banging this girl, and all of a sudden she looks up and she gives him a finger and says, stop. She reaches under the bed, pulls out a bedpan, takes a dump in it, and slides it back under the bed and said, okay.
You gotta
Whoa,
go,
whoa,
you
whoa,
gotta go.
Took a dump in it.
I'm not fucking after that.
He didn't either.
I'm out. She didn't wipe.
Just he took a shit in this bedpan, slid it back under the bed, and then beckoned for him to continue.
Perhaps cultural.
Come back on. Come back on.
No poop stigma there.
Just over there.
No shame
over in
over
Thailand.
there.
No shame. Yeah, you could be right. That
Everybody
could be a
poops,
cultural thing.
goddammit.
I need to meet a Thai person now. I got questions.
Well, it's so funny because you put up that water bottle and it's about the exact same size
As Jeff did.
as this live round that the bomb squad had to come to a UK hospital to deal with. There's a World War II ammunitions enthusiast, and he was just checking out this
Nutcase.
mortar that he found when he fell, whoop, 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 and it went in his butt.
Oh, that old bomb butt.
Oh, the
old
old
bomb
live
butt.
shell in the
Yeah.
butt. It is about 2.5 inches wide and 8 inches long.
Oh, wow.
And
And it
I don't
fell
know
all the way in
who
his
these
butt.
people think they're fooling when they say, I fell and it landed inside me. Because when I had heard about this story and I went looking for it for today, and when I was trying to Google it, I found so many other
Yeah, we were
recent
talking about that.
thing, like people putting knitting needles in like their dick holes and getting stuff stuck up there,
Dude,
rocks.
that
and
was like one of the
objects, vegetables, all kinds of things. Like, and I'm sure 99% of these people went in there and said, I fell and it landed in my dick hole.
Yeah, but you know, if I were a doctor, I'd say, well, why is the rest of your butt crack covered in lube then?
Well, how does it get stuck in there is my thing.
They push it in
is
too far. They
this
want
is
more.
a live ordinance that's like shaped like a giant bullet.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense for the job because we all know he didn't fall and it landed in
So there was tapering.
So there's
So
tapering.
good work, yeah.
How does it get stuck? Well, anyway, the hospital, they couldn't just remove it because it's a live round. So they had to get the bomb squad
Just imagine
involved.
that, dude. You go through all this training. You're in the fucking bomb squad. You know, every so often you got to come out and save the fucking day. I'm in the bomb
Get
squad.
your robot out.
And then you get this fucking call. And you got to put your dumb bomb squad outfit on just to pull something out of someone's butt. And this isn't a profession. He don't know how to pull things out of butts.
No,
all right.
he knows how
God
to
damn
diffuse
it,
a
Jim,
fucking
I'm a
mind.
Yeah, this is not going to come out gently. No one is going to be happy at the end of this. The guy with the fucking bomb in his butt's not going to be happy. The bomb squad guy's not going to. The only person that's happy is that fucking nurse that gets to tell all their friends. You won't fucking believe what happened today. Old bomb butt came in.
See, that's why I think whoever the person is that first invented the dildo with balls on it is a genius. Because
safety measure.
yes, it's a stopper.
He should have got on his bomb. He should have got some of those balls that hang off the back of trucks and just super glued it on and just fucked himself with that.
I can't believe I forgot until just now. The auction we were talking about, bidfta.com.
Hey, calm down. They ain't giving me a fucking dollar.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
And fuck them. They're adding 3 minutes to the end of their fucking auctions.
They
Fuck
have
them.
not only dildos and vibrators on there regularly, but the whole person sex dolls.
Oh, I want one of those.
And like the ones that are just butt pussy cutouts.
I want one of those too.
You can get one for like 17 cents if you bid right.
Fucking bid for me then.
I
Bid
might
for me.
do it for it's Christmas time.
Bid for
It's
me
Christmas time.
either
Christmas
the butt
time.
pussy combo or the full body.
There
Well,
was some,
I wouldn't mind the butt pussy with the tits attached to it that we seen a couple weeks ago. It was just a butt
That's
pussy
what I was just gonna
tits.
say,
It don't
yes!
make any
It's
sense.
so unnatural.
Oh, I mean, if you watch the fucking show, you know we talked about that
They're
2 weeks ago.
handles. Well, that's
No, this one was called the titty fucker, but it wouldn't feel good between the titties, so they put a little
Oh.
pussy in there.
Well, that seems like super reasonable for adults, but this jackass over in what is Dutch? Does that mean it's German or
No,
Holland?
no, Dutch is like Holland, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys do that horrible class that meant you were stupid in high school where you had to carry around a baby because they felt you were at risk for teen pregnancy?
No, but I seen that, and I would always try to knock that baby out of their hands, and people would get so mad.
This Dutch pedophile started designing those realistic babies that were penetratable for pedophiles to
that's
keep
weird.
them off of the babies.
Well, no, but it almost
Like
makes
the
sense.
Duggar guy.
It almost kind of makes sense, like as a setup. If you send every kid home with this fucking baby, and are you understanding what's going on here with this baby? I don't know if they had that when you were in school. I think they still.
They want, and the baby cries and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Well,
and has
but
to be fed
it also has sensors on it and shit, so they can tell if it's been dropped
Shaken.
or shaken or
yeah.
whatever.
So basically, they want to show you what it's like to be a parent.
Well, then they want to judge it. At the very end when you turn this baby back in and it's they plug it in and it's like this
all
motherfucker's
broken.
been thrown around
You
the
shook
room.
this baby.
Yeah. So if you set this up there right, don't tell anybody, and put the pussy on the baby or the butthole that can be penetrated or whatever, and you got the one that comes back like that. Now we can put this motherfucker on the FBI watch list.
You
He's
just-
fucking baby dolls.
You think we should be giving like baby dolls with buttholes and vaginas that operate to high school children as if they won't stick shit up there?
That's true, because I totally
It's like
would've.
bottle rockets
yeah.
and stuff.
No, but what I do think,
Bottle rockets.
I don't think there should be a butthole.
It's gonna shoot out of his butt.
There shouldn't be a butthole, and on the vaginas there shouldn't be a opening in the vagina, but there should be on the little boy dolls. There should be movable nuts and stuff, because you don't know this, but changing a girl's diaper is way different than changing a boy's diaper.
I have heard.
Takes 10 times as long. There's a million little creases down there. You got to get inside every single one. Took 10 minutes to change a girl's diaper. Takes 30 seconds to change a boy's.
Yeah.
That's
Wonder
valuable
why we
info.
take so long in the bathroom.
Well, no, what I'm saying
Folds are
is
still there, man.
the first time I changed my little girl when I had a girl, I changed her diaper. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? There was like 1,000 little creases. And I'm
They're
like,
all filled with
and I'm-
liquid baby shit.
and I'm folding the fucking wipes and I'm getting in this. It took forever. And you have to make sure that you don't wipe like this and get it inside there. So that's valuable information there. You should have little balls and a little penis on it.
Well, maybe this pedo's up to something. He's got an idea.
No, he's not. He's fucking them.
What?
He's
He's
not
just
up
being
to
a
anything.
creep.
He's a creep.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
He's better. The 18 kids and counting Duggar guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that
Apparently,
fucker.
his trial started, and Carmen was telling me a little bit about
What was
it.
his trial for?
He's fucking the kids.
Child porn. No, he had 3-month-old child porn on his computer.
Did he
like,
really?
Like porn of a 3-month-old.
No, I thought he was fucking one of the kids too, or at least
I
getting
think
some
that
creepy
might
shit.
be where it started.
One
but
of his
I
own
pulled
kids?
it up very
I think
quickly
so. I'm
before
not positive.
we came
I don't
on.
follow the Duggars.
And she was telling me that
She used to watch that shit.
when
I made fun of her then.
sure.
I remember when she was watching that shit, like, there's something creepy going on with these fucking parents. They got so many of these
They
little
had
cunts running
18
around.
kids, didn't they?
Yeah, there's something going on here. I don't know what, but there's something.
that bitch was pregnant for 20 fucking years. Can you imagine?
No.
Can you
No,
imagine? Oh
no.
my God. She says she liked it. Some women do say that they like being pregnant,
And
but
they
not to
fucking-
the tune of 20 years.
It's the
and
same
these weird
kinda-
fuckers sat around the fucking fire and sang tunes and stuff. I guarantee
creepy.
weird shit was going on with some of the kids.
The
Yeah,
same
but the
kind of-
12-year-old's raising the 6-year-old. That's not fair.
Yeah, they just raise each other.
Yeah.
It's like a pack of wolves.
Mom
It's
doesn't
like
have
the
time for that.
Yeah, it's just a pack of wolves at this point. And someone that likes pregnancy, that's like the same kind of guy that likes having their dick stepped on by high heels or something. Like, how could you like that? Anyways, go on. The Duggars.
So apparently when the FBI approached him with this warrant to search his stuff, and this is just what I'm hearing on the street here today, hot fresh news.
Hell
from
no, man. I
someone
got
who
kid dick on
knows.
my computer. You ain't looking.
he said, he's like, oh, are you guys looking for someone with child porn?
What?
Yes, that's what she was telling. I couldn't
Call the
find it
Duggars.
unverified, but I mean, I believe it with this fucking moron.
Yeah, well, obviously, a fucking weirdo. Next!
Oh, next, there's more ones.
I don't know.
Okay,
You
so
got something
it's,
going on.
it's
If not, we'll get to
apocalypse.
another fucking segment.
It's the apocalypse. There today, right now, today.
Yep.
There's in Indonesia a volcano just erupted and it's currently eating a city.
Cool. Well,
Meanwhile,
volcanoes
there's a
happen.
blizzard alert in Hawaii, and it's nice and sunny and warm here in Cincinnati. So I mean,
Yeah, shit,
guys,
the weather is
PS,
really
weather's
fucking weird
fucked
all over the
up
place,
right
yeah.
now.
I don't ever feel sorry for a town that gets ate by a volcano. Because you know
Or a
what I do?
flood.
If I see a volcano, I go, hey, shouldn't live next to that fucking thing.
This feels like
Well,
a
then-
liability.
Well, then hold on. By that rationale, and this is a really legit question,
I feel sorry for the children. They don't have a choice.
do you think that the fucking idiots that stayed in New Orleans to rebuild were fucking
Yes.
idiots too?
Yes,
Were they idiots?
they should not live there
Yeah,
right
it's
now
not
to
a
this
good
day. They should
spot.
raise that
Yeah.
fucking city and start over 20 miles inland.
It's so cool, though. Such a cool
It's
city.
below sea
It's
level.
such a cool city.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That can a bad storm can happen to you every fucking time.
But you just have to know where to live. You can still live in New Orleans, but you have to live in a certain area where you know that shit's not going to happen.
You
But
can-
yeah, I get you.
can have
But
New
a lot of those
Orleans
people don't have. That's
anywhere.
the problem with that area is the people that live where the floods are really, really going to get them. They can't afford to just get up and fucking move. There's like the poorest area of the world. You
But
know?
I'm
Or not
saying
world, the
they could go
country.
to the next town over and find a job and rent a fucking apartment or something if they don't want to get flooded out.
I'm saying that they raise the entire city and essentially pick it up and move it elsewhere, and it'll still be by the ocean because the ocean's creeping in, and call it New Orleans and put all the New Orleans people there because
What about all the dead people? Half the cool part about New Orleans is those dead people.
Well, dig them up. Come on.
Then they wouldn't look as cool if they were brand new.
Well, we'll have plenty more new dead people.
That's the
in
cool
just a
thing.
little
That
while.
literally is the coolest thing. You look at their like, you know, because all their shit had to be
Above
overground,
ground,
but it's
yeah.
all fucking ate up. And if you look at this right angle, you might be able to see a skeleton or something. You know, it's
like 10 years after Katrina hit, I got a layover in New Orleans for like 6 hours, and I didn't want to stay at the airport, so I took a fucking cab and I went into New Orleans, looked around. They still hadn't cleaned anything up. There were still piles of fucking buildings laying right next to the fucking road. I'm like, this is like 10 years later in New Orleans.
I mean, well, where in New Orleans?
I went to
'Cause I was
like
there
the
around
French
that same
Quarter
time.
area and
French
all that.
Quarter was all right.
Yeah, but like driving into the town from the airport, it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
there's still
The
piles of
outskirts.
shit everywhere.
Because that
Where
area
you
is
put it?
so poor. Like, no one gives a shit about them.
The state's gonna come and fucking.
They don't care. They only got so much money.
Yeah, and right after them, the federal government will come help.
Yeah, we're expecting the government to help. They suck.
I'm just saying. I think if you live in New Orleans,
Build back better.
this can happen any fucking time. Move away.
Build back better.
Build back better.
Biden has been such a useless turd so far.
Well, I mean,
He's such a turd.
His team is working against
He's
him.
my. You know what? No, go on. I just found my fuck you.
Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe.
He's getting senile, man.
Yeah.
He's got a cold, you know.
Aren't we talking about some school shooters or something? Aren't you excited about that?
You guys,
Whoopi gets
you know
exciting
what?
when a school shooting happens.
She does.
That's how you know COVID's over. There's school shootings. They're happening all the time
She was
everywhere.
so-
COVID's over. We got the Omicron.
COVID's over. We got school shootings.
Omicron sounds more like a fucking transformer than it does a. That sounded scary when I first heard that. Like the Omicron. Fuck, man, that sounds scary.
I probably will get my booster.
I
though.
could deal with some COVID, but
You guys gonna get boosted?
But I
Oh,
heard,
yeah.
I heard the Omicrons don't matter. Like that shit. There's
That's
no
not what I'm
vaccine that
hearing,
helps.
man.
Well, no,
Oh.
but no.
I think they're not sure.
They're still
Still
not sure
looking
yet
into it.
because,
Yeah,
but it's
but-
in 12 states now. It's probably here, but
No, it's here.
the whole point is that yes, you can still get it, but with the booster and the shots, you won't get it as bad and you won't die from it. That's the whole point of these fucking shots.
No, I understand
You
that,
still
but
get
I
the
heard
COVID.
I heard the Omicron though it didn't matter. But I also heard the Omicron isn't that bad. Like it's literally like a common cold kind of.
When you catch it, it's
My son has
it
COVID
said
right
it's
now.
more highly
Oh, yeah?
transmissible.
Which son?
Ethan,
Ethan has
my
COVID.
oldest son. Yeah, I
Oh,
haven't
Ethan's
seen,
the name of the school shooter.
He's got so much in common.
yeah,
Where's
but
he been?
his last name's not Crumbly.
So these fucking morons bought their kid a handgun.
Ethan will be fine. He's a tough looking.
They say
kid.
they didn't.
he is tough.
Anyway,
He'll
they
be good.
did.
He just said he can't eat, or smell, or taste anything. It sucks.
Every time Ethan's my suggested friends, and I ain't gonna lie, that picture passes by, and every time I'm like, "Ooh, that chick's kind of hot that he's with." I don't know who he's with there.
He's always with a
But I
hot chick.
was
Well,
just-
he's got a girlfriend now. Had one for
it
a
might have
long
been.
time.
It might be her. That's on the
Yeah,
picture.
she's cute.
Shout out to you, Ethan. Hot chick.
Tell us about that.
Ethan, no, my
I
boy,
love it.
My boy
Ethan.
Ethan's always got. He's a metrosexual. He doesn't. He is a metrosexual. He looks
He'll
good
admit
every
to
time
that.
you see him.
I get what you're
Sorry,
saying, but a
Ethan.
lot of guys don't like getting called that.
No, he'll
Sorry, my
admit to
friend.
it because he's not ashamed of it. He likes to look good when he's out. I mean, now he's in construction, so yeah, he gets all sweaty and stuff. But if he's home, hey, let's go grab a beer real quick. He's got to look good. You know what I mean? He's not going to like fucking look preppy or anything, but he's going to look good. He's not going to have wrinkled clothes on. His hair's going to be combed, that kind of thing. And so he's always gotten the hot girls. But I haven't seen him in a couple weeks. I found out yesterday he had COVID, and he said, "Man, this fucking blows." He said, "I don't feel real bad, but I can't smell anything, can't taste anything."
And that'll last a while.
Yeah.
Like, that'll last months after he
Yeah,
gets
so his
better.
girlfriend's getting tested now. His roommate's getting tested now.
That
But
sucks.
yeah, he's got it.
It's a bummer. Hey, all right, school shooters.
Well, this dipshit's parents bought him a handgun, and they said, of course, they didn't buy it from him. They locked it up. None of it's true. They got it over like Thanksgiving weekend. He's taking pictures for his Instagram, talking about his new baby. That's his gun.
Yeah.
Well, he takes this thing to school. He's caught at school the day of the school shooting. I think it was the same day.
It was the same.
Having made notes
pictures,
It was the
on
same
his
day.
notebook that said, "Please stop these thoughts. Blood everywhere. Blah blah blah." They brought his parents in. His parents refused to search his book bag. Refused to take him home. Hours later, this kid goes in the bathroom and comes out shooting.
Yep.
So they finally got hip to something, and
I don't think they refused to take him home. I think they just didn't want to.
It was
And
left
the
up
school-
to them.
Well, it shouldn't
which
have ever
is
been
bullshit.
let up to them, and they
Yeah.
should have searched this kid to begin with. And there's so much that should have happened. There's
Well, he
so
drew,
many
he
people
drew
wrong.
pictures of himself shooting
Yes.
people.
Well,
Well,
no,
and
I know
he's
it's
got-
just pictures of someone shot,
Journals, online journals,
Yeah.
text messages.
and even wrote in the picture, "Help me." Like he's like, "I can't stop these thoughts.
He
Help
was
me!" Like it
on
gets-
Well,
Monday, he was
this was a
shopping
real
on
fucked
a
up
school
kid.
computer for ammunition, and they called his parents, and they're like, "Yeah, whatever."
yeah, but that in itself
and his
don't bother
mom
me.
texted him and said, "I'm not mad at you, but you have to learn not to get caught."
Yeah, but that part don't bother me because this kid obviously had issues, so I don't know his parents or anything else. But just as a parent that maybe would buy their kid a gun at the age of 17, I don't particularly see
He's
nothing wrong
isn't
with
he
that.
15?
I thought he was 17.
He's
Anyways,
15.
Are you
The
thinking
fi-
of Kyle Rittenhouse?
But either way, like someone that would buy their kid a gun at that age, if I'm saying if you bought him a gun but you kept it locked up yourself, it was just like me and Dad are going to go out shooting one day. I don't find that particularly wrong, and nor would I find it wrong for him to look at ammunition if he knew he was getting a gun for Christmas. Well, obviously he needs to know what ammunition needed to cost. The problem is they weren't just getting him a hunting rifle or anything. They got him
Give
like
him a
a
Glock
handgun
or a 9mm.
Yeah, it was a
something like
$6.
Sig something.
Yeah, and either way, like I still don't see anything wrong with that particular thing, but you got to keep it locked up and everything. And this kid has
Murdered 4 classmates.
Yeah, now this
and
kid
they-
had
Shot a
issues.
teacher.
That's what I mean. Like
they charged his parents with 4 counts of involuntary
But now,
manslaughter.
the
and
one
then
thing
the
I'd noticed
parents went
about
on
this,
the run.
they said that this kid obviously is really fucking mentally deranged because he still had tons of ammo left. He didn't empty his guns and all that. He still had a bunch. So it makes me kind of think that he was after specific people. But I'm going to add a little,
said no.
I'm going to
They
add
said
a
no. They
little, a
said
little
it was
wrinkle
pretty
in this
random.
story. And I hate, no matter what people are going to think about this, I think this kid's fucked up and he needs to go to jail, needs help, all that stuff. But I keep thinking that every time we have these school shootings, and I really firmly believe this, and I don't give a fuck if you disagree with me or not or think I'm an asshole.
strong stand.
I think I think not the blame, but a little bit of the fucking responsibility has got to be these fucking asshole bully kids that are fucking
This
with
kid
these
was not
guys every
bullied.
day.
He was not bullied.
All the rest of them were.
What, were you at the fucking school? How do you know if he was
This
saying
bullied
kid
or
was,
not?
this kid was a
The
dork.
administrators have not copped to any knowing about any bullying.
What I'm saying is half the time these kids don't fucking report the bullying because they'll get it worse. So they just make
Maybe.
their life fucking hell every fucking day. Now, I'm not condoning what any of these people do, but fuck these 2 kids in Columbine. They were fucked with every single day by this group of guys. And they decided, fuck it, I would rather kill a bunch of people and then kill ourselves than have my fucking life every day fucked with by these fucking bullies. I think these bullies in the schools are half the fucking problem.
I was actually shocked that he kind of went out on his own. I mean, like he just gave up when the cops came.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Well, anyway, the parents ran and they found them overnight hiding in a commercial building that someone had given them access to hide in. They were a mile from the Canadian border.
Yep.
And they
I
think
wonder
that
why
were
they
head
wouldn't
over
just
there.
cross.
Because
You're a mile away, fucker.
they got to figure out how to get by without being noticed. Their
Yeah,
car,
they're
their
wanted, dude.
plates, they're wanted by the FBI
Yeah.
and the U.S. Marshals.
I mean, I guess they could cross through like a forest.
and these
or something,
attorneys
but-
kept saying, no, they're going to turn themselves in, blah, blah, blah. They weren't going to turn themselves in. Then why the fuck did you drive 45 minutes south to a commercial storage building in Detroit?
Is that how far away it was?
Yeah, I
45
Googled it. It
minutes.
was about 45 minutes south.
Well, I mean,
but
it's a
you
good-
have to go down there to get to Canada.
To be fair, they
Windsor.
could have been lying to their lawyer. They could have been telling their lawyer, "Hey, we're out of town. We'll be in there
Initially,
tomorrow for
I
the
heard-
arraignment." You know what I mean? Like, who knows?
They told police that don't question him, don't do whatever. I have an attorney, but they had never retained an attorney. So I don't know where these new attorneys are coming
I like
from.
how the mom was so late. There's reports on the news. There's a shooter killing all these people, and then she texts them like, "Don't do it, Ethan."
Please don't do
It's
it.
like, well, obviously he's already done it. Unless they're talking about maybe suicide. Don't kill yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
but
maybe.
I don't know. Fuck them.
If you saw pictures of his kids, there's no way he wasn't bullied. He's a fucking dork.
Well, I'd bully him now. I wouldn't bully him then.
Well,
yeah,
I
they're
just mean-
showing a picture of him.
I just
like
mean
this
that,
from
you
a
know
few
what?
years ago.
I'm starting now, and I have for years, to see the impact on what these kids go through when they go to school and they get fucked with every day of their lives.
Yeah.
It's got to really mess with these
Of
kids.
course it
I mean,
does.
I was in
and-
elementary school during Gilbert Grape,
But
so I mean, it
I
was
was
just hard
lucky.
for me.
I mean, my kids.
No one's gonna know what you're talking about. Your last name's Gilbert.
I
And
just
Gilbert
think,
Grape's a big fatty,
that these
so-
fucking kids that get off on fucking with other kids and screwing up their whole fucking lives, man. There's got to be some fucking responsibility there. Not that you can put them in jail or anything like that, but these fucking shitty parents that are out there fucking teaching their kids, hey, it's okay to fucking give this kid a fucking wedgie or fuck with him every day. That's the fucking problem, dude.
they
I
don't know
guarantee
that.
But I guarantee that
They might know Johnny's a little asshole, but they don't know that he's terrorizing Paul at school every
No,
day.
but all I'm saying is that I think we're underestimating how much these kids their lives get fucking twisted when they realize, hey, I'm going to go to school today and I'm going to get fucked with all day by these assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're going to go home, feel like shit. They're not going to have any fucking friends. Hey, I get to wake up tomorrow and go back and get fucked with some more.
Yep. We should line them all up and let Neil Patrick Harris fuck them in the ass and chew on their chode. All right, here we go.
Yeah, he's the top. Would you rather? I've got one, and this is specifically designed for men because I don't think that women really give a fuck about this. You can answer it, but I don't think
I'll pretend to be a
I don't
man.
think as much matters. I think this is more about a Jason thing or a man thing. All right, you're going to a glory hole. Okay,
This is so Jason.
you're going to a glory hole. The first glory hole, you know for a fact there's a woman on the other side. Okay? You don't know what she looks like. She could be a fucking creature.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a woman on the other side. You know that. But all around you in the room are just fucking dozens of men sucking and fucking each other within inches of you. Or you go into a glory hole that you know there's a man on the other side, but surrounded by you is a whole bunch of chicks dyking off. Hot chicks dyking off.
All right.
Which hole would you rather go to?
The one where a woman's going to suck my dick.
But all around you is guys butt fucking and stuff.
Well, I hope they don't get any on me, but
You don't
otherwise,
know they will or not. They're inches from you. They're laying all over the fucking room.
I don't want a guy sucking me off, dude.
But when the guy's blowing you, you're surrounded by fucking 9s and 10s dyking off.
Dyking off.
Nice.
I don't.
Not a nice way to say it.
Oh, it is?
I don't think you would ever call a 9 or a 10 a dyke. I think that's reserved for a certain.
Oh no, there's hot
think it's,
lesbians. There's
not
hot
nice
lesbians
word.
that don't like that aren't bisexual that like only pussy. There's lots of them.
I ain't saying that there aren't. I'm saying you usually don't call them dykes. That's a very specific type of lesbian.
dyking off
Usually,
is a term. It just means having lesbian sex. Look it up in
On
Urban Dictionary.
8chan.
Urban Dictionary.
you
Dyking
just
off.
say there's ladies fucking.
No, they're eating pussy and butts and stuff and dildos, and they're fucking inches from you. All you have to do is concentrate on that, and George on the other side of the hole that's blowing you,
He'll take care of the rest.
he'll take care of the rest. Or there's a dude in there, or a chick in there, and you just got guys everywhere looking you in the face.
Eyes closed. La la la
Balling
la
each
la.
other.
La 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 la.
There's
la,
girls
la,
in Jason's head.
Yeah. La 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 la. I just keep
La,
my eyes
la,
closed
la,
and
la.
fucking la la on away while I get my
See,
dick sucked.
I got to agree with you. I would do it
And
that
then
way
I'm
too.
walking out of the room carefully. I'm watching where I step. You know
You're
what I
stepping in
mean?
puddles. You don't
wanna
I'm
interrupt anyone.
Trying to keep the head straight away, but I can be distracted. There's some weird looking people fucking. I don't care if they're two dudes. I'm gonna look.
You ever think about this?
What's going on
Let's say
there?
hypothetically,
What is that?
let's say hypothetically you choose the dude glory hole. How fast are you going to come with these girls dyking off next to you?
What's that?
Or having sex next
What's
to
the homosexual fuck move that Ryan created? If I see some people doing that, the standing H, or what was it? I forget what they were, but they were both really good ones.
you? Yeah, he gave it a funny name.
Yeah. Either way, if I saw that going on in there, I'd stick around a little bit longer just to see, like just to figure out the
God,
schematics
now I
of it.
want to know the name of that because it was a play on words from some
There
famous
well, he
term.
had like two of them,
Yeah.
and they're both really good sex positions, both very hard to
I
do.
watch his episodes and I don't remember.
And one of them, you have to have a bendy dick, apparently.
Yeah.
That he claims he has a super bendy dick. So
Yeah,
Long
that's-
enough, it'll bend.
whatever.
Yeah, he's
either
got
way.
a big dick. I mean, it spins around. So
Yeah,
I'm taking the woman too, but only because I'd be like you. I'd close my eyes and I'd try to forget what was going on around me. But
Mm-hmm.
which would you do? Let's say there was a female glory hole where you could just stick your beaver up to the hole and somebody was licking it on the other side.
Your beaver.
That
Would you
just
rather
be
go-
So the no, the
Same
mechanics
scenario.
don't make any
Yes, they
sense
do.
there.
You can lift up on the
Maybe
lips.
if I do I get to like sit on an old timey
No, let's say
toilet?
there-
There's just a hole. That seems like it
No,
would
let's say
work
there's
okay.
a fucking massage table there. You get to lay on it, and the little curtain comes down over your hips. So they're just chowing down on your box.
That sounds
Box.
That sounds medical.
Which is it?
Sheets and such.
But you got the...
I think it doesn't matter. Whatever's easiest to get to. I don't know. Whatever the parking is best.
The parking's best.
It matters.
It's the same building,
shit.
different day of the week.
Wherever the parking's best.
All right, so we both agree that
Do I have a
going with-
coupon for one of them?
You have a-
Love that.
It's a Groupon.
Do I have a I bought a discount? Come on.
Fuck, I bought it. You know what? I tried them. Fuck
It's hard.
that.
It's a lot of work.
There's too...
Abada's dumb.
I don't
I made
buy any of the
$30.
shit.
And
I
then I
use-
stopped.
Yeah, but you spent 40 more that you could have bought other brands on and saved the money.
Yeah, that's the thing. I buy a lot of Kroger brand because that private selection is the shit.
Yeah, hey, I got a secret. It
Better get the
sucks.
private selection.
Yeah, private selections over there, fatty.
3 shelves up.
Shit, I forget what I was gonna say. You fuckers with your Kroger brand again.
Oh, you
Throwing
said you
me
had
off.
something hateful to say or something.
Later.
Yeah.
Oh.
Joke of the week.
Joke of the week.
What are you laughing about over there?
Sounds like a Rush song.
It is.
is
That's
a-
exactly
that's
why
exactly
he
what
made
it's
it.
supposed
He
to
made
be.
it for me.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like YYZ right in the middle.
Well,
Chuckles.
no, he told me it literally is 3 different Rush songs. He took 3 different riffs from 3 different Rush songs and pieced them together and did
But
that.
the most recognizable one is
That's
the
the one you
YYZ
know,
part
yes.
in the
But
middle.
obviously there's
I know
2
every
others.
Rush song.
Well, what are the other 2 then?
Play it again.
I know. I don't want to listen to that bullshit again. Go on.
Rude.
He said that.
I know. It's like he doesn't even know.
It's not cool, man.
rock forever. I'm fine with that.
I'll sit here and say I'm fucking glad that the Sublime guy died. Brandon, whatever the fuck his name is. I'm glad he died. I don't say that.
It wouldn't hurt my feelings. I didn't know him.
He wasn't my friend.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know you.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. A celebrity does. I'm like, oh, 2021's the worst.
My heart's broken.
Yeah, my heart's broken with Burl. Samuel L. Jackson bit the dust. It's
right.
like, okay. Dude never bought me a Christmas present. Fuck him.
Maybe he did. Maybe it didn't
Nah,
come.
not fuck him. I like him, but I mean, if he dies or whatever. I mean,
He already did.
Samuel L. Jackson's dead.
Oh, no. Samuel, I thought you were talking about the other guy
Don't
still.
put that fucking spooky dookie on him.
You know,
You said it.
I know.
do you think he'd be fun to party with?
No. I think he's old. I think
Some old people are fun to party with.
stop standing up
Tell
for
me,
yourself.
tell me you wouldn't fucking party with Willie Nelson right now if he pulled up in his bus.
I don't
Hey, come
think-
on in here and get stoned with me.
No, he don't smoke anymore. What am I gonna do? Just stand out and look at an old
6
person?
months ago, he pulls up.
Fucking comb his hair?
You know what? Just because
Just braids
people
him.
are older doesn't mean they can't be fun.
No, I don't disagree.
Party
with you.
with Gary Rogers one day. Fucking time of your life.
I party with you. It's a good time.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking no lies. Anyways, tell a joke.
Oh, it's
Tell a joke, funny man.
All right, so this guy, and this is a clean joke. This isn't dirty or vulgar at all.
Cosby-esque.
Yeah, but I am going after a group of people here.
You don't say anything. Suck my mother's cunt. Okay, good.
No, don't say that.
Because that'd be a weird way to end the
This
joke
guy
anyways.
walks into a store and he walks up to the counter and he says, "Hey, excuse me, I would like a pound of brown sugar ham, a pound of roast beef, and 2 pounds of kielbasa." And the guy behind the counter says, "Oh, you must be Polish." And he said, "Why? I'm Polish because I asked for a kielbasa?" He said, "No, this is Home Depot."
Oh, the old Polak joke.
Polak jokes are funny
No,
still.
I just want a sandwich.
I don't
All
know.
right, I got another one.
I don't
for
know
you.
any Polak people, so I
I
don't
mean-
know if they're
I
dumb
don't
or
know how
not.
they got that rap.
Do we know any Polaks?
I'm sure we do.
Well, think about it. I got to figure out if they're dumb.
All right,
or
well,
not.
I'll tell a quick Mexican joke, but it's funny. This guy goes down to Mexico and he's walking down the street and he goes to a couple of bars and sorry, I've got a lot of Mexican friends. Sorry, but he's noticing he's walking down the hall. There's all these people sitting on their porches like this, and all the women are sitting there, on the porches, and none of them have underwear on. He could see he's pussies everywhere. And he doesn't understand why, and he's just walking along looking at the pussies. Finally, he can't take it anymore. He walks up to one, and he says, pardon me, Senora, I notice you're not wearing underwear. He goes, is it because it's so hot out here? And she says, no, it keeps the flies off the guacamole.
All right. Anyways, fucking Elijah liked that at least.
I like that, bud.
I told you. I think she's cheating.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Well, since you're not a watcher, this is a new segment. You'll have to think of one on the fly. Jason and I like to take a group of people or a country or an item, whatever, and just give it a big fuck off every week.
Quick
Something
fuck
that pisses me
off.
You got one?
Yeah, fuck you, Joe Biden. You fucking old cunt. This guy ran on the premise that he was going to go ahead and make vaccines. He said that when the vaccines came out, he was going to put a limit on their copyright. They get a year to sell their shit, and then he's going to make the copyright open so a bunch of other companies can make the vaccines, lower the prices, and we can distribute it out to everyone. Not just in America. We can't just think of ourselves. The rest of the world, is fucking struggling to get these vaccines out. And if he did this and actually made them put a copyright up that only lasted a year, we could mass produce them, send them all out through the fucking world. Well, like most things that Joe Biden's done, he went back on his fucking word. And now he's letting them do the same old shit they've always done because the pharmaceutical companies fucking run him like every politician.
That's a fact.
So fuck you, Joe Biden. With that being said, if you run against Trump again in 2024, I will vote for you again because fuck Trump more. Good.
He's not going to run again. He can't know his no name now.
That's a rumor.
And by 24, he's going to be fucking.
That's just some.
He's
That's just
certainly
some,
raising money for it.
That's what I mean. That's just some shit that people
But-
say. The guy's out there every fucking day talking just fine.
Yeah,
He's
but-
doing just fine.
Democrats are
That's just some dumb
some
shit people
Democrats
say.
are thinking that he's just priming this for Kamala Harris to run, and
I don't think he likes her.
I don't even. She hasn't done anything.
Well, I don't know what she's done.
All right, I got to fuck you. Fuck you, Max Scherzer.
Max Scherzer.
There's not a baseball player on the planet worth $45 million a year, and especially not a starting pitcher who only works every 5 fucking days. This guy is getting $230,000 per inning pitched. Or per inning. And that is even when he's not even playing. This guy's going to play 5 days or once every 5 days, and he just got a contract for $45 million a year. The only thing that does, and this is why I fucking hated Mahomes when he got that money. I am not opposed to these athletes getting money. But when you get ridiculous amounts of money like that, all it does is jack up the prices of the tickets, jack up the $10 hot dog, the $20 beer. That's all it fucking does. And you are not young, Max. You've been around a long fucking time. Fuck you, fuck the Mets, and fuck any of you guys that are getting this ridiculous money.
And I'm going to say fuck you, Chris, because I believe that fuck the owner of the Mets, not fuck Max Scherzer. If this guy is willing to pay Max Scherzer this kind of fucking money, that means that he is making tenfold that off of having someone like Max Scherzer on his team, whether that be through and then granted he only plays every 5 days or whatever, but still now you can sell more rights to your baseball games. He's making the money off it unless he wouldn't pay the money.
Oh,
So,
no, he's by jacking up the price against guys like you and me.
But again, now you're blaming the worker. And I know it's such a larger scale, so a lot of people have a hard time looking at it this way because the money's so fucking big. So when you see that $200 whatever million contract it was, you see that money, you're just like, raw. But in the end, he's still the worker. He's the one that's putting the product out there. He's the one that's actually doing the thing.
Fuck him.
And it's such a high percentage, we can't look at it like that because we don't make dick compared to those guys. But in the end, there's people over them that are paying so much more, and they're the one raising the prices, not him. He's not fucking raising the prices.
Let me ask you a question.
How about they, instead of making $2 billion that year, they only make $1.9 billion? You could do that and keep the prices the same and still pay this dick his money. You know what I mean? I don't put it at the middleman, and that's basically, I know he's making a shit ton of money, but he's still a middleman, and he's also the producer of the product. I can't blame the producers. I got to blame the people above them.
Let me ask you this: we know how good Mahomes was playing.
Yeah.
He was quarterback god. He was football god. Then he got this giant contract. Has he been half as good as he was after this contract? No,
but
he has not. He hasn't produced anything near what he was producing.
But you got to remember
before, because he's already got the money.
Defense has figured it out, and that's football. And he's not the only one that's suffered from that this year. You have also Josh Allen's also suffered that. They have kind of a similar style where they go long so much. Defense has figured out how to put
10% contract.
Yeah, the defense has figured how to put two safeties deep and stop people like Mahomes and Allen and people like that had their bread and butter there. And they've done it to Burrow. If you've noticed, they've done it. They took away Chase by basically treating him the same way as they were treating Mahomes and they were treating Allen. So just defense has figured him out a little bit. It's going to take him a little time to adjust. I don't put that completely on him, and I definitely don't put it on the money that he's making. But I don't know. I'm always a good for them guy. When an athlete gets a contract, I'm like a good for them. They got their money.
And besides the fact that I've dealt with him, he's a dickhead.
Who?
Max Scherzer. So fuck him.
Oh, I've never met him, and you can tell he's kind of a
he's
dickhead.
A dick.
That don't surprise me at all. You can just tell he's
arrogant,
a dick.
pompous dick, and he's not young. He's only got a few years.
No, he's
left,
like
bro.
37 years old.
Yeah, he's not young.
All right, you got a fuck you.
Fuck you, sports talk. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about, and I don't like it. And that's why I can't watch 103 of this.
She makes a good point. You know what
I
mean?
almost did fuck you.
Right
Fuck you,
over.
gallbladder people, but I didn't.
Right up.
Out of respect.
Yeah, fuck you, people who get
you're-
to keep your gallbladder.
You're only dried up because you have winter pussy.
I have winter pussy. Yes,
You do got winter pussy, but I hear
Those lubes are expensive.
a big cause of winter pussy is having no gallbladder.
I heard that too.
Yeah, that's
Everyone knows gallbladders make pussy juice.
Well,
gallbladders make pussy juice.
if
That's why you wouldn't
fucking-
marry a chick without a fucking gallbladder. You don't want no dry ass.
When
pussy.
Fauci
in
Fauci
2 more years,
started-
I'll be an official spinster.
Now we know.
when Fauci started with the COVID stuff, right before that, he said
Like he made it.
that blumpkins can fuck up your gallbladder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
He
cause.
said if you give or get a blumpkin, it'll put some chemical in the air mixed with the lime.
I got a call
in
to
there.
make. He's got to help me with this medical bill I got.
Hey, and I didn't ask you because I always ask you. You getting any dick right now?
So have a great weekend, everyone.
But that said, we do gotta go.
How about can I see your tits now?
Not till I start
ask
getting
every
some
time,
dick.
man.
Yeah,
She
you
always
may as well.
says
You
no.
may as well keep on asking.
I have to ask.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
I
doesn't
thought
hurt.
about it. I'm going to start doing
Give me
feetfinder.com.
just
If you
one
want to see
titty.
parts of me, please buy my pictures on
Feetfinder.com.
feetfinder.
We talked about it last week. If you fucking listened, you know.
Because I
Anyways,
sent you the link.
You did, and I gave you credit. If you listened, you would have known. Anyways, fuck you, Whoopi. Fuck you, Joe Biden. Fuck you,
Max Scherzer.
Sports Talk, and fuck you, Max Scherzer, and fuck everybody that bothered listening to this stupid show.
And fuck you people who haven't subscribed yet.
Send an email. Hit the
Help
button.
us out, you cunts.
Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things.
I'm not asking you to hit like some of these other fucking people
Do
do.
it.
Just hit subscribe.
Are
Yeah.
they your friends or not?
What does like do? Because every
You're
time
not
you watch
mine.
some of these cheesy videos, it says hit like and subscribe.
More likes put you higher in people's algorithms.
What does
and
the
stuff.
bell do? They're always telling me to hit the bell on my
The
mommy
bell?
vlogs. Yeah, so you get an alert when a new
Fuck your
episode
mommy
comes
blogs.
out.
I gotta go. All right, guys. Until next time, eat your mother's asshole and call you Todd. Bye.
You can kindly fuck off now. Please subscribe and share. Well, you can kindly fuck off now. Subscribe and share. Fuck off. Fuck off.